Welcome to ACMAXTECH and the solution to chronic AC drain line issue. Using the ACMAXTECH system will prevent biofilm, slime, and algae from blocking condensation line and saving you time and money in unwanted air conditioning breakdown. Technicians love the ACMAXTECH system as it makes regular maintenance cleaner and faster. It's time for happy customers and the return to being an AC technician and not a plumber. ACMAXTECH. These videos are prepared for professional HVAC installers. Warning: the ACMAXTECH system requires professional installation by a certified HVAC technician that is trained to work with and around high voltages that are within the HVAC system. Do not attempt to install or remove without proper training. Electrical shock can harm or kill. The first step in the installation will be to do a complete cleaning of the line and pan. Remember, the ACMAXTECH solution will prevent growth and will not kill bacteria. Step 1. Clean the pan and vacuum the pipe. Once the system is professionally cleaned the inside, installation can begin. What's included? In your ACMAXTECH box kit, you will find all you need to install the ACMAXTECH system. Open the box and you will find the ACMAXTECH cleaning solution. This is an environmentally safe solution that contains a surfactant. This keeps the biofilm and algae from adhering to the hard surface of the pan or condensate pipe. The combined tank, pump, and controller is referred to as the CMS and mounting bracket. The kit contains the wire with 2 male ends that will connect to the CMS female ends. The other end will be connected to the low voltage side of the transformer. Sufficient tubing to run from the CMS to the pan. A parts bag with wire connectors, tabs, and screws. The pan nozzle. This is flexible and bendable in order to best direct the stream in the pan. Written instructions for the installer, and a brochure for the customer to give to a neighbor. Let's begin. We need to position the CMS close to the air handler. Locate a spot that will be easy for you and the customer to be able to refill the tank. The custom bracket has various holes to provide for mounting options. The parts bag contains both drywall screws and wall anchors. Use 2 of the screws. Options that include a stud are always preferred. The anchors included can easily support the filled tank when a stud is not an option. Use common sense and best judgment. Try to find a level position that is within 4 feet of the pan height, either above or below. Keep in mind distance, wire, and tube length. Once decided on the position, secure the bracket to the wall. Keep the bracket level. When completed, the CMS will easily slip into the bracket. Let's connect the CMS to the Class 2 transformer. The supplied wire has 2 male connectors. This side will connect to the CMS female connectors. Only secure one side at this point. You will secure the other side when electrical connections are complete and you are ready to test. The pump will activate when electrical connection is first made. Connecting the final wire at the CMS will serve as a good test. The next step is to run the wire to the Class 2 transformer. Low voltage side only. Typically, you can follow the existing electrical wires and use the same opening. Keep the wire run clean and neat. Locate the 24V low voltage side of the Class 2 transformer. This is the most critical step of the install. The system runs on the low voltage side of the transformer. High voltage connection will burn out the power supply. 24V low voltage only. The power should be turned off to the air handler when working in close proximity to the transformer. The parts bag will contain the female connectors and dual tabs required to complete the connection. Cut the wire to length, strip the ends, and crimp the connectors to the wire. A dual tab connector can be placed on the tabs of the 24-volt side of the transformer. Bend the tabs slightly to make the connectors slide into place easily. Always double-check. Connectors will go to the 24-volt VAC side of the Class 2 transformer. The existing transformer should be sufficient, but this should be checked if many accessories are connected. ACMAXTECH uses 500 millivolts. This will complete the electrical connection. One of the wires on the CMS was left disconnected. Restore power to the air handler. Then run a quick dry test by connecting the wire at the CMS. You should hear the pump run for 4 seconds. This will confirm a successful electrical test. All testing is conducted this way. Disconnect for 5 seconds, then reconnect for any further testing. Any power outage will cause the unit to reset and cause the pump to run. Now let's run the tubing. Your kit will contain 8 to 10 feet of tubing. Before connecting the tube, verify that the anti-siphon valve is free and not stuck. Blowing through the anti-siphon valve should be free and effortless. The tubing will be connected to the T, not to the anti-siphon. Correctly installing will leave the anti-siphon sideways, horizontal, with the tubing coming straight up, vertical. It is important to keep the anti-siphon above the level of the tank. To assure this always happens, a screw can be placed above the unit. A zip tie can be used to secure the hose. Do not pinch or over-tighten the zip tie. Leave it loose enough as to not restrict the flow through the hose. Keep the tubing run clean and neat. Assure that the run does not have bends, loops, or restrictions. The objective is to get the tubing to the pan. Follow the gas lines and opening to get the tubing into the pan. The tubing needs to be pointed to the furthest part of the pan and away from drain line or safety switch. When you're happy with the length, cut the tubing. Now, connect the flexible nozzle. This can be bent and positioned to direct the spray to the farthest reach of the pan. The nozzle will pressure fit to the tubing. Wetting the tube and giving a twist may help with this process. When complete, secure the tubing run with zip ties. All pans are different. Try to adjust the spray to cover as much of the surface as possible. The objective is to flush the pan and allow the solution to travel by gravity to the drain. Avoid pointing the nozzle directly at a side wall or other obstruction that could cause the pressure of the spray to splash or leave the pan. Before completing and securing the tube to its final position, a wet test should be completed to assure pan coverage of the spray is what is expected. It's time to fill the tank and complete final tests. You will find that the cleaning solution has more than 1 gallon. The extra fluid can be used to top off after testing. Any solution remaining should be poured down the condensate pipe. The ACMAXTECH system is optimized to deliver 2.5 ounces of solution once per week. The tank will empty after 40 cycles. Power outage can cause additional release. The system should be refilled every 6 months during a regular maintenance cycle. The cleaning solution has a color indicating dye added so that you and the customer can see when it's close to empty. Run a test, check the spray, and close her up. That's it. The AC Max systems will do the rest of the work for the next 6 to 7 months. That's 6 to 7 months of a very happy customer. Vertical application is the same procedure, although it may be more difficult to reach the back of the troughs. Do your best to cover as much surface area as possible. This completes the training video. Thank you for taking the time to understand the system and the proper way to make it work. ACMAXTECH, the solution for chronic drain line issues.